Right, isn't y'all? Great ride, isn't? Come on for the walk. I'm walking, y'all. Ha ha. Or get your mats. You're gonna do stretch outs. Line up. If you're walking wall to wall, stand up. If you're walking in place, get your chair. If you're doing chair exercises, get your weight. If you're gonna do some weight exercises. I think I covered everything. Jump on your bike. Let's start this treadmill. Power on. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Yeah. Let's get this party started right. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend, y'all, to subscribe. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Y'all keep going. Y'all know how it is with me and these cameras. And yeah, I thought I wiped them off. But I guess if you use a dirty cloth to try to clean something, it don't work all the time. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Yes, y'all. I was pain-free until I got down here. I was pain in the free, y'all. Pain in the free. Till I got down here. There you go. Just a little bit. Yes. Ooh. All right. Here we are. Yes. I want to tell you something. We're not there exactly. When I got upstairs after the walk, my back felt so good. Then, when I got up this morning, it felt strong. It felt strong. I gotta be in a nut now, because wouldn't it be great if I had cameras I could set up and just leave? Wouldn't that be lovely? To be able to leave it. Well, reality says that's not the case. Alright. It's important for me that y'all see my feet. I know everybody says, oh, you gotta do face to face. But I know that as long as you can see my feet move, something on you gonna start moving. You gonna start want something to start moving. Yes, y'all. Yes. Felt so good this back. Oh, it's getting stronger. So, our topic is milk. Does the body good? But I just want to tell y'all something because it comes across my mind. I don't mean to come across callous when people say, oh, you know, I'm in a depression, you know, I'm this, and I'm going back and forth to the doctor and this and that, and I say, oh, you know, if you work out, it can probably help. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. Well, I gotta spray the treadmill tomorrow. I don't know what to tell you. Because I've gone through depression mostly as a teen. When I hit it as an adult, I realized it was the people around me and the situation that I was in. Now, I guess I've always been lucky where I could basically remove myself through my mind. I'm like, oh, I ain't sharing my mind with you. Go ahead and do whatever you gotta do. But and how do I take my mind away from it and my body? Walking, exercising, and I found out that when you walk and exercise, you tend to keep people away who are depressed, who are, I mean, we all have illnesses. That's a part of this human experience. But to dwell in it, because we all have it. But the point is to keep going. But I found out that when you exercise, those people kind of stay away from you. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. They pretend like they do. Now I remember several times on the job, they said, "Oh, Vicki, let me know when you're going exercising." I said, "Okay." All right, one more time, y'all. I said, "Okay." And then looked like my head was chopped off, that was all. "Give me a call." So I would call, and if they did answer the phone, they said, "Oh, girl, oh, I gotta go, but I'm not going." I said, "Okay, see you later." And they said, "You going?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going. Me exercising ain't got nothing to do with you. You the one that told me to call you." Then you get those ones, "Hey, what you doing after work?" Or, "Oh, I'm gonna go and run at Memorial Field." I can only run backwards. I can't run forward. I get short-winded. "Oh, call me when you going." Call. No answer, no answer, no answer. And I said, "Oh, did you go run?" I said, "Yeah, I gave you a call." "I didn't even hear the phone, girl. I didn't hear the phone." But you see, they thought I was doing it to brag to them. They didn't know I was exercising for my own mental health. So it wasn't contingent on them going, and whether they went, didn't go, still going. So here's another thing I want to tell you. Because I had down memory lane, starting with the most recent one, Planet Fitness. Ain't no way, after going there and working out and seeing all those people who love themselves, I feel that you can stand a depression. You're around folks that say, "Okay, go ahead and love yourself. Let me see how you love yourself." "Oh, you love that muscle up, didn't you?" "Oh, yeah. Let me see how you run on that treadmill like you on the New York Marathon." For me, depression and lack self-worth stuff, it just doesn't dwell there at any of the gyms. And then I was thinking about John. That's my last trainer at Planet Fitness, who is still there. He went to the pandemic and everything. He has to be going on his 10th year as a trainer. Thanks for coming on the walk. Hey, I'll read your message afterwards. He's going on his 10th year. Every time you see him, he tells you, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it, Vicki. Look at that form. Let me tell you something, break you out of depression. Someone telling you that you can succeed. I mean, the body tells you, but you know we're trained. You know, I was looking at the video, and I think I'm something excited. Yeah. So, he was great. He is great. And every time you went there with John, he was there saying, hey, how you doing? He was a familiar face, a friend. And then the members, slowly but surely, you just start talking to one another. You never know one another's name. It takes so long. I tell you all about Paul. I have seen Paul at that gym for well over a year before we ever started talking to one another. He's the old guy that was there. He's the one that kept saying, let's do the knowledge together side by side. That way we can talk, and then the time will go by so fast. That Paul. And then other ones I met, I don't even know their names. I do not know their names. But I was always happy when I got there and saw them being on the floor in the locker room. And they were always happy to see me. So that's another thing. You ain't got to go to a bar. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. You ain't got to go to a bar where everybody knows your name. The staff, they know you. A few times coming, hey, if you can't listen, here's something. Honey, I made sure I didn't have much funds, but I made sure to scrape up funds for my trainer and my front desk people at Planet Fitness. If I had a snack, if someone gave me anything extra, or I went shopping and I saw like a bag of apples or a bag of oranges, I pick it up and give it to them. Yes. They always made me feel so good. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, oh, y'all know I used to go at 5 o'clock, but I have to go back to LA Fitness. Let me stay here at Planet Fitness for a minute. Let me just feel good in that memory. So we would go to Planet Fitness, and everybody, the members, at 6 o'clock in the morning, you had that group. You had that hardcore workout group. Oh, I loved it. The hardcore. Because they working up and getting that oxygen and blood to that brain before they went to work. And over time, like close to a year, we slowly start talking to one another. And then you come in at 6 and they say, hey. So, I don't try to be sympathetic. I'm telling you how I ward it off. I'm not taking depression and self-worth and stuff in when you give it to me. I shield myself by saying, hey, you want to go work out? I remember going back to LA Fitness with me and Johanna. That's when I became a gym rat. I didn't know I was a gym rat for 2 years. I had no idea. Well, I was going because LA Fitness had finally opened up in Port Chester. I was so happy I got my daughter. We signed up while they were still in the trailer. It was the old Bally's workout fitness thing, and LA Fitness took it over. And when they were sitting in the trailer, we went in and signed up as members. So I tried to get Johanna, because I was like, it's a cheaper price if you jump in now while he's in the trailer. And she's like, I don't know. And then she says, one day I said, oh, where you going? I'm going to the doctor. I said, oh, what are you going to the doctor for? Like, I got the vertigo. As little as she moved, I just couldn't understand how she had vertigo, but I know that's an air or some kind of imbalance. So, I start going, and after her doctor's appointment, he tells her if she worked out, see, that's different. European African medicine is different. If you worked out, maybe it would help the vertigo. So, she goes and signs up. She calls me. And Johanna's from Austria. She says, Vicky, I signed up. Well, when can I go? When can I go? I work late sometimes. I said, well, let's go in the morning. Well, then how am I going to get ready for work? I said, well, they open at 5 o'clock. I said, pick me up at 4:45, and we'll be there. And we did that 3 times a week, if not more. We became gym rats. Now let me tell you how I realized I was a gym rat. One morning, we get there, because even freezing cold, we was there at 5:45. It doesn't matter. Maybe that's what a gym rat is. Weather didn't matter. And we get there, and at 5 o'clock, no one's there to open it. Them folks went berserk. They tried to open the door. They were... And the next thing I know, a member is walking through and opening the doors for us. And we said, how did you get in? She said, the back door. That's when I realized I was a gym rat. And that's when LA Fitness realized that they had gym rats. And they had to make sure that opening person had that place open at 5. But that's what I told you about. Oh, little South American women with those tight bodies. So much fun. They taught me how to use those machines for things that the machine wasn't supposed to be used for, but they knew how to use it. Man, they taught me so much. It was a pleasure coming in there and seeing them. Oh, well, oh, the good old gym days. Oh, let me tell you all this quick story about Crunch. I got a Crunch story too. I walk into Crunch, new Crunch, and I see this trainer, African-American trainer, gray hair, tight. I couldn't take my eyes off her, and I wanted her to train me. It was $30 with the trainer. I scraped together $60, and I had her training me. We did planks, we did everything, and she kept saying, "You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right." And then somehow I knew, as long as I kept exercising or working out, that I was gonna be all right. And I am. I'm walking, y'all. I'm walking, y'all. And I hope y'all walking with me. And see how fast we coming up on this 20 minutes? But after I finish this walk, I go upstairs, my body is like saying, yeah. And my brain is saying, I got all that oxygen. I got all the blood. And them supplements you done took. They done went right up here. And we is happy. Yeah. My brain talks to me in old spirits, Negro spiritual words. Or tone of voice. Yeah, y'all. We did it. The first 20 minutes is the hardest. Well, the first 5 minutes is real, to be exact. Here we are. Whew. Let me read some comments, y'all. I think I got the fan right. I'm not sweating as much. But let's see. We still got the second half. Hey, Briggs. Thank you, Briggs boy. He said, don't worry about what other people say. I'm amazing. Thank you. Hey! Thank you so much, Briggs boy. Hey, Ellen! Thanks for coming on the walk. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Whew. Let me get a little bit of, let me drink some oxygen. Y'all keep saying water, but it's also oxygen. H2O. Yeah. Ooh, let's knock this 20 minutes out right fast, y'all. So my body can go upstairs and sing. It's basically my back. It's my back because in no form or fashion do I want to tilt forward after this walk. Oh, I'll read your message after we finish up the walk. So, our topic is milk. It does the body good. Now, this is old folks talk, millennial, but I just want to tell you because if you live and exercise, you're going to become an old folk. So, when my body started changing, because this human body changes all the time. But there are major changes that come about. And this is when your reproductive system starts closing doors. That purpose is not there anymore. Now, I had old people as friends. Also, I worked in a nursing home. So I was like, wow, what I'm going to do when I get here? So I had a friend named Donna. And when I talked to her about it, she said, Esteban, it's over the counter. Get the one with the iron. And I did. And for a few years, it brought me through. But it got to a point that I knew I needed hormones. Y'all know I ain't going to them folks. So I'm sitting down, I could be reading or TV, and I saw it and I went and did the research. And they said that the hormones shots are given to the cows to make them make more milk, and that they believe that's what's giving men breast and different things like that. And that was a few years back. So the Esteban wasn't hitting like it was hitting. And just like that, that commercial popped into my head. I said, oh wow, they did say that. So, I started drinking milk. Through my trains, that was my hormonal treatment. And I would eat lean beef. Remember, they were giving it to the cows. I know you have milking cows and other cows, etc. like that, but like they do women, when you can't have babies no more, you are no means. So I can see them chopping up milking cows and selling them to us. So that's what I started eating. Yep. Went through the whole 10 years. That was my hormone treatment. And then I would read about how milk is this, and milk is this and that, and then you have this and that. I know my bones needed it for the calcium, and then an extra bonus was, y'all, I didn't bring anything to wipe my face. You know what? I'm gonna have to bring a towel down here with me. Y'all hold on, keep going. I don't know. I have paper towels, y'all. Oh. This little toilet paper ain't gonna do much to the sweat that's pouring off me. Anyway, sorry y'all, sorry. Whew. I thought the fan was doing so good until it wasn't. So, that's how I made it through. I made sure to stay away from doctors because, hey, thanks for coming on the walk. I'll read your message at the end. I made sure to stay away from doctors because at this time of life, they start cutting off shit. Cutting out shit because you're going through the change, which is a natural thing. Millions and millions of women go through it all the time and don't have nothing cut out of them. Everything you need is here on the earth, and you just tell your body to heal itself. Tell your body to heal itself. So, also, my body came to me and said, you see how old people, when they get hot, the first thing they want to do is cool themselves down. This is a natural thing that's happening to us. So you know what I did? I used to wear turtlenecks, short sleeve turtlenecks, long sleeve turtlenecks. I was hot with an undershirt underneath. I just stayed hot. I didn't cool down, heat up, cool down, heat up. No, I was just hot all the time. You see me sweating, just like now. I ain't got no problem sweating. I say get out all those impurities or whatever you can, body. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's so many ways to get toxic things out of our systems. So, I didn't go to them. As I told y'all, before Jamaican black castor oil, I used black tea to draw out anything on me. And it did. And then I found out, okay, it's this late now. You see, yesterday it wasn't doing this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm leaning over my hip. And crab is a natural antibiotic for me. And I told y'all how I came to that conclusion, and it works. So, anytime I feel, used to be, internal infection or anything, I would do a crab. Now, I can see on the videos when I'm editing that Bislade is the problem, and it's kind of making my body go a certain way. So let me see. Gotta mean I'm too far over my hip. Okay. Let's see. Because it's this late. But it didn't do that yesterday. But today is a different day. But whatever stretches or whatever we have to do to get through, we're gonna do it. We gotta push our chest out, do our hip forward. Suck it in. Okay, there we go. So yeah, crab is a natural antibiotic for me. And then I always tell the body, since I was in my 30s, I was like, we better find a way to fix this. If not, if them folks get a hold to us, it's a wrap. And my body would go straight to work. What do I need to eat, whatever? Oh, it sent me to urgent care one time. I think I was walking the time it sent me to urgent care. And it was a dental issue. So, I tell it. Just like y'all see me walking here now. I said, listen, we better get up and take our ass on this walk. Because if we don't, you won't be passed around to them doctor's family like a sex worker. When they finish chopping up on you, you lucky if you got a toe. So, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh. And that's why I walk. So I'm not walking for you, and you're not walking for me. We're walking for ourselves, but we're doing it together. If you don't walk, I'll be walking. It's always funny how you find out people think you. After a while, call me, come here if you go for a walk, come here if you exercise, come here. And then you call them, they got all these kind of issues. And it makes you say, so y'all thought I was lying? You thought this was some kind of game for me when I tell y'all I'm exercising, I'm trying to stay alive and ahead of these doctors? No. I don't want to learn doctor talk. I don't want to learn pharmacy talk. I don't want doctors as my friend. Everybody I know who has a doctor for a friend got some kind of organ or something missing from out of them. On some kind of medication, but then they talk doctor talk. No, I don't want to talk doctor talk. No. I want to talk John the Trainer talk. John said, go ahead. You can do it. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, no. I used to tell him he's cheap. John said, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And I said, can you just leave the N out? 1. And we used to laugh. And he used to say, I knew you could do it at the end of the workout. They said, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I like John the Trainer talk. You know, I said to John the Trainer, that's why my right leg is stronger than my left, because at one time the right leg was weaker. But apparently I am equal everything else. And John remembered those things in the workout. And then we would work out in groups. So we would meet each other. And after we would leave John, and we'd go out on the floor and work out, we would bump into each other and laugh, remembering how we was working out with John. And then people looking in the mirror, admiring themselves, just loving their bodies, and loving how they can control their bodies. Oh, and then that energy, that swoosh, swoosh, it's just like this energy that you know everyone's there to better themselves, to love themselves, to push their bodies, because that's what we're supposed to do. It's like a car. A car is made to go. Bodies are made to go. So go whatever way you can. And I wanted to tell y'all, it is a lot different walking on this treadmill than it is walking outside. Outside, I'm cutting through. Gravity. Gravity is real. That's why I want to roller skate. I want to cut through gravity. I want to say, here, gravity, take this. I'm cutting through here. I'm singing around the rink. That's what I want to say. Oh, gravity, you ain't stopping me. But yeah, it's different walking on this treadmill than it is walking outside. Outside, it's real gravity. Ha ha! Shit is real. But that's how milk did for me. And it helped me, even to this day. I still drink it. I still drink it. And it helps me. I know it helped me through the menopause. I didn't have no doctor bill. I didn't have anyone telling me how my old body is so terrible, how it's collapsing on itself, because I didn't take care of it when I was young, because I was in the ghetto, and I don't need nobody. I don't need to visit nobody gonna beat my body down. I don't care who it is, relative or not. You're not gonna beat me down because I'm going through this human experience, and aging is a part of this human experience. Just because you want to mind fuck me and make your money. No. And I came through menopause with my breastises and my wombsises. Breastises and wombsises. Because I didn't have doctors as friends. I don't want them as friends. I don't want to know doctor talk. There are cultures all over the place. People living for years and years and years. Hey, speaking about that, did I tell y'all I saw African doing a law in China? And Grandpa, 83rd birthday. He ain't sitting there hooked up to no wine, nothing like that. He wake up every morning and go about his business. He moves. is in life. He plants. That's what he knows. He plants. He plows. Well, not plow. But he turns dirt. He knows the seasons. And he's alive. I saw him go to the doctor. I have a daughter, but Grandpa got a growth by his ear. And he went to the emergency room. He had a cold or something like that. And they pointed at his thing on his neck and he said, no, oh. I done had this all this time. And they left it alone. Treated him for his cold or whatever and sent his ass home. That's the same with me, but it's not like that here. When they see this daughter, they can see helping their cousin get his surgical thing and helping the other father, cousin, uncle, somebody in that club that we can never get into because we're labeled born in blood inmate criminals. We're used for experiments. They have no intentions of ever healing us, and they can't because only the body can heal itself. Y'all, we did it! Whew. We did it! Yes! Yes! Short-term goal, 40 minutes. Long-term goal, the rest of the week. Yes! Yes, y'all. Whew. And it feels good. Even good sweat. Yes. Oh. Here we are, y'all. Whew. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's what milk did for me. It did my body good. Now, I don't know about y'all kids nowadays. I'm talking about how I went through the change and I needed the hormone. But maybe you don't need them. Maybe your kids don't need them, so go ahead and switch over to that other milk. But leave the cows with the hormone milk right there. That's been my hormone treatment. I don't got no brittle bones. I had the treatment that I needed. You remember chopping? I don't know, I remember giving somebody a massage. Oh, man. I remember doing chopping motions like this. Oh, let's get the weights. Love yourself. Want what's best for yourself. You see how I told you about, you know, I keep seeing this on the video. I'm wondering what it is, but now I know. I gotta sweep it out. Love yourself. Be in contact with yourself. Don't let nobody come from the outside, especially these money-motivated doctors. Now, like I said, if you're in an accident and you're all in pieces and they can put you back together. But for stuff that you can get your body to do or direct you on what to do, and you go to them, squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Love yourself. Talk to your body. You see how this page is straight now? I was putting a leg there, like stretch this way, stretch it, put your hip out. And then I did all that. And it went. I talk to my body. Not talk to a man who don't think I'm shit or a woman who don't think I'm shit. But you said I gotta go to them because they got a white jacket. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. To use an old Colt term, I'm not throwing these pearls to swine. Like, comment, share. Let me read these comments. Yes, y'all. Oh, thank you for calling me your number one. I'm the number one page. Thank you, Ellen. Yes. Yes, y'all, yes. Hey, guys. Ellen. Anthony. Hi. Yes, you, Anthony, you're new. I almost missed you. Welcome for the walk, honey. On this walk, we love ourselves. Thanks for coming to the love. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.